True 242.
Hashtag relationship reasonability at Jimmy _on_ relationships. Hashtag First TV 242A.
So, we've been hanging out for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
Which has been great. You know, texting all the time, seeing each other almost every day.
Mhm.
And I don't know about you, but I don't want to date anyone else. And I was just wondering if you were ready to officially say we're a couple. Oh, I mean, I don't think we need to put like a label on it, you know?
Oh,
I mean, we're having such a good time together, you know? Like, let's not ruin that. Do you have like a timeline on when you would feel comfortable being exclusive? Not really. I just like to see where things take us, you know? Okay. So I'll see you back at my place tonight? No, unfortunately, I won't be able to continue seeing you anymore. What? Why? Because I'm looking for someone to have a committed relationship with. We see each other all the time. You know I like you. Why are you pressuring me like this? I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm trying to allow you to live your life however you want to. And while this is still really sad for me, I need to honor and respect my standards and needs as well. So you're gonna break up with me over something stupid like a label? Well, it's not stupid to me, and I can't break up with you because you literally just told me we're not together.
As for that, one of the text in that video, the title was situationships. So yes, and I also want to say situations like that situationship that was acknowledged are not only stuff that heterosexuals deal with, nor stuff that just women deal with. Men deal with it as well. Hetero men, gay men, we all deal with it. It's a human issue that people have. And I wanted to say as far as him talking about I'd like us to take our time, you know, and just see where things go, see how things go. I've heard that a billion times myself, and of the billion times, it doesn't go anywhere. So FYI. But you know what? That's just coincidentally how it was with me. But I'm just saying, oh well. And I love the fact that she was like, "Hey, do we have a timeline for this stuff?" He's like, "No, I just wanted to grow organically." He didn't say grow organically, but him saying taking time and letting things progress naturally reminded me of a particular time that I had such an encounter, actually somewhat recently. And the way that is, because he was like, you know, and I think he actually used the word organic. And I was like, really? He's like, the way that I work is I prefer things to just grow organically and just see where things go after all these years. Anyway, but I get it. I get it. You know, I don't want to say I'm not a prize. I get it. I get it. Anyway, without further downplaying myself even more, I will say that I thought it was super cool. Oh, I loved when he said, "So yeah, I'll see you at my house later," and she was like, "No," because that reminded me of the dude that I said he wasn't really into me because he didn't feel I looked like my photo. I didn't know. I couldn't help it. I guess I took some really good photos at the mall. And he was like, "You look nothing like your photo in reality." And I was like, And it was an awful first and only date. But I remember at the end of the date, he, like the guy in that video, was like, "All right, so do you want to come upstairs and suck my dick, or do you want me to take you to the bus stop?" And that's exactly what he was asking her. That's what he was asking her. So I connect to that because both of us, darn it, we left with our pride. We didn't leave with a man, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe it wasn't meant for us to have a man at that time, but we left with our self respect, darn it, because we both declined that offer. He said, "You want to meet me back at my house later? You want to come upstairs and suck my dick?" Mm-mm. No thanks. No thanks. No. And no men then, but yeah, but for the best. Yeah, I think, well, not I think, I am aware how now in my 40, I'm 40, I'm 40 years old. And oh, I also wanted to comment on the fact that he chose not to use a higher voice to be a woman, to play the role of a woman, which he could have done, but he didn't. And I connected that with the time that I auditioned back in the day when I was doing auditions. And I think this was like a commercial in DC or whatever. And I auditioned for it. And I'm not going to lie, they loved me when I did the camera thing. The on cam, like it starts off, and it was something like that. It started off auditioning us on camera to see how we are on camera, and they wanted me to answer some questions or whatever, and I was just bubbly enough and all of that, and it was fantastic. And the person who auditioned me for that part of it was like, "Wow, Aaron, you are exceptional. Go on to the next round." And it was at the next round that Aaron, you suck. And put the effing in front of it. You effing suck. And I had to leave with my